Yo, what's good people? It's your boy Mark, and in this video we're going to be doing a slick back high taper on my little brother. Let's get straight into it. So first of all, what you want to do is make a bold line. You're going to want to start the line from the top of the ear and then cut across to the top of that C cup. Make sure the line is straight, make sure it's neat, because no one likes a wonky line. And then any hairs you see underneath, just cut off. And then next, you're gonna take your faux shaver and then shave everything underneath that line. But make sure though, don't go too much to that line, like flick out towards that line, because once you make that harsh line there, it's gonna be very hard to take out later on. And then using the clipper in the open level position, we're gonna be going up about, I'd say, a finger's width, creating our first guideline. And then what you're basically trying to do is, as you get to the top of that guideline, you open the lever, and as you get closer to the bottom, you close it. So now using your one guard, lever open, you want to go up about another inch, and then close it as you get to the bottom. Bear in mind, that's not going to take out the bottom line. We're going to go back and take that out with the half, or the zero guard. And then now we're just using the zero guard to take out that bottom line. The zero guard in Andes guards is basically the same thing as a half in wool guards. And now using a 1.5 guard, we're going to go up again. But this time, instead of creating another guideline, we're just going to use the flick out motion to blend into that dark bulky area on the top. And then lastly, to finish off this side taper, we're going to be using the number 2 guard lever open, which essentially is a number 3. Because with the Andes Masters, lever fully open is a 1. You want to use a flicking out motion because we're not trying to make another guideline at this point. We're trying to create contrast and shape. So you're basically just trying to blend into that bulk area on the top. Okay, now moving on to the back taper. We're basically going to be doing the exact same steps as we did with the side taper. Only difference is we're going to start by debulking first, so we can see what we're doing. Our highest point of the fade will be where the occipital bone is, which is that bone on the back of our heads. To set in my bold line for the back taper, I tend to use the bottom of the ears as a form of reference. It's basically the most easiest place to set in your line for most clients. In the same way we did with the side taper, we're just going to use our faux shaver to make everything skin underneath that line. But make sure you flick out towards the top. To set our first guideline, you want to use the clipper lever all the way open and go up about an inch. With the back taper, you're going to want to make the guidelines thicker, just because the surface area is larger in the back of our heads than it is on the sides. As you progressively get to that bottom line, you want to gradually close your lever. So basically, all you got to remember is at the top of that line, it's lever open. At the bottom, it's closed. And now we're coming in using a number 1 guard lever all the way open to set up another guideline. To take out that bottom line, we're going to use a zero guard, which is the same as a half guard in wool guards. And we're just going to attack that bottom line. To finish off the back taper, we're just going to come in using the 2 guard, and we're going to try blending into that bulky area near the occipital bone using the flick out motion. for this part, I just went back using the 1.5 guard because I basically saw some dark spots that had to be blended up. And then to connect everything in, you just want to use the scissor over comb technique just to try blend everything in, connect the taper to the top. So on the side there's just a bit of bulk, so we're just going to take that down using the clipper over comb technique. Alright, so here we're just going to start the back lineup. And I already know what you guys are going to say. Oh Mark, what's that? What's that light patch in the back of his ear? That actually came from a taper design that I previously gave my brother. But yeah, that's the only reason why it's a bit light there. With this part, I'm just gonna speed through it just because I've already explained one side, and both sides are basically the same process, same everything, just literally the same. Okay, so before we do the lineup, we want to prep the area. So you want to pin up all the hair and then sanitize all the area with alcohol on a piece of tissue, and then blow dry all the hairs in place, and then taper it using 1.5 guard. And now using your trimmers, you want to start that line at the lowest point where it's dark. Usually I do start my lineups in the middle and then work my way across, but just for the video purposes, I just started on the right. I have been cutting my little brother for a long time, so I kind of just know where to put that line. So the most controversial part, the enhancement spray. As you can see, he didn't really need to use it, but I use it just because it makes the haircut look sick, so to each their own. Alright guys, so my favorite part of the video. As barbers, sometimes we get clients that come and sit in our chair looking like this, but then they come out looking like nasty. But yeah guys, that's basically the cut. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, support your boy, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. Positive ones only though. I'm joking. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.